Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here on a Screenwriter's Rant. We're going to take a look at The Owners. It's a new horror movie starring Maisie Williams, Arya Stark from Game of Thrones, if you remember that. People have, man, they were obsessed with it, and now it's like gone. And just a reminder for people who, for some reason, can't figure this out. I watch the trailer ahead of time, I analyze it, I don't show the trailer because YouTube keeps flagging me for showing too much of the trailer. So, the premise of this movie is a group of, I would say, youngish thugs, including Macy. I think Macy's like one of their girlfriends, break into a house. And they come across a safe. And they're idiots, so they can't break in. They try breaking in with a hammer, it doesn't work. They try everything, nothing works. So after, a few hours of not getting anything in the house, they decide they're going to wait for the owners to come home and force them to open the safe. And the big twist here is the owners come home, and they're an nice old couple, apparently, and they tie them up, and he won't give them the code, and he threatens them, but at some point, he turns the tables on the guys, and I guess he manages to kill one of them and get his gun. And they then lock up the remaining thugs. Which I don't know when this scene takes place, but that takes place somewhere during the movie. So the owners are crazy, and they start torturing the thieves. But Macy, of course, is the character that she didn't really mean to do all this. She's kind of she's kind of like along for the ride. And the old people are, they're just very twisted. So they start doing horrible things to the robbers here. I don't know what they're doing to them there. They like operate on them or something. It's called The Owners. So they're doing some kind of horrific thing to that dude. So it's a reversal movie, where the owners are the bad guys, and it's a cool reversal in that nobody here is innocent, right? So you got the people breaking into the house, and then they make things even worse by kidnapping and essentially torturing these old people just to get their money, and then boom, the tables turn. It's hard to feel, feel sorry for any of the characters. Now, I think Maisie Williams in the trailer, if I can find the moment where it happens, there's a moment in the trailer where one of the thugs kind of threatens Maisie. I can't find it. Threatens her physically a little bit. So that may be the big twist in it. Like, Maisie's on board for little cheeky robbery, but when they start actually talking about holding the old people hostage, Macy's like, oh no, I'm out of here. And then she gets kind of forced into it, which allows you to feel okay about her. She's made some mistakes and she's got some flaws, but she's genuinely a nicer person than the other ones. I shouldn't say nice person, but at least a nice enough person. She don't want to hurt anybody. So, and then it just turns into a horror show, right? It's about the owners being, what are they going to do to these people next? So, for me personally, it's not my kind of movie. It just feels a little torturous. I mean, it's a good flip. Probably for a short film, it would be good. I think for 90 minutes, it's a long time. It's going to be a lot of scenes of just screaming and people getting messed up, doing messed up things, and maybe Macy escapes, maybe she doesn't, maybe she, suffers the same fate. Again, it's about your main character. How much can you feel sorry for someone who at least was in on the robbery, but maybe, the trailer isn't showing everything. Maybe she didn't expect the robbery at all. Maybe they completely lied to her, and she just drives them up there, and they say, "Oh no, just drive across the grass, and we're just gonna go into this place." And then she's like, "Oh wait, you're robbing the place. Hold up, I didn't sign on for any of this," which would make her even sort of cleaner in it. In that she's the whole time saying, "No, no, no, I don't want to do this," and they just say, "You don't have a choice." But in horror movies, there's often that element of you don't know, the ground beneath you can shift, right? So that's what this is. But once you know the owners, and once you see this trailer, once you know the owners are the bad guys, essentially you're watching the movie waiting for that moment. And everything that winds up to it, well, it can get tiresome after a while unless it's really interesting. So, and I get why they put it in the trailer. It's the whole premise of the movie, but you're kind of giving away the store, unless you have some other crazy elements to throw in here, which we don't see. So it's hard. It's hard to promote one of these movies because if you give away the surprises, then what do you got to give in the actual movie itself? Now this, I think, is going direct to streaming. So I mean, if it's just a streaming movie and it's not that expensive, like maybe if you're really into horror and you're really into like seeing Maisie Williams play something other than Arya Stark, but to me it just strikes me as kind of a B movie, your standard like bunch of people get killed and the protagonist maybe escapes and maybe doesn't. So not super thrilled about it. I would need to know more about the director, maybe, or I'd have to see some reviews of it that it was like, oh, it was way beyond just that trailer. It was really interesting, but I don't know. We'll see. The Owners, when's it come out? I don't know if it shows it here. Oh, here it is on DVD and digital, February 22nd. Yeah, kind of movie you want to sit around right around a week after Valentine's Day.